Hey guys, and excuse the bad hair day. I just cleaned it, but it already looks like it hasn't been cleaned for days. And I have no idea what to do with it, so I'll just have to live with this hair through this video. But I know it's been a long time since I did a video last, but I'm really getting in the game again. And I want to make this work, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start the first video. Today I'm going to show you how to go from this flat face to a much more lively face, if you will. So today I have on my eye makeup and foundation. What I have on today is NARS Sheer Glow in Deauville, but I'm just going to show you how much difference it makes to use bronzer and highlighter and blush. I think it makes the world of a difference. I just think it's unnatural to be just one solid color. I mean, naturally our face has some redness and shadows and stuff, so we'll just get into that right now. So I usually start with bronzer after I've put my foundation on and my powder on, and today I'm going to be using my favorite high-end bronzer, the Laguna one from NARS, which everybody loves. I bought it this September while I was in Florida, and it's already hit pan, which is so sad because it's so expensive. And I'm just using this Sedona tulip brush to put it on. So just put a nice amount on there, and I start with just the outsides of my face. I'm not exactly contouring, I'm just mostly just bronzing up the face, putting some warmth back in it and giving it some dimension without sculpting it too much. It's just supposed to be warmer and like a little more sculpted, but not highly contoured. So I go into the typical 3 shape, starting with the forehead, like the corners of the forehead, going down into the cheek, like just under the cheekbone, and then the jawline. I'm not putting any harsh lines like in contouring, I'm just going for a soft look right now. I hope you can see the difference. In Iceland right now it's very dark. We haven't had sun for a couple of months now, and even if the sun came out right now, my apartment windows are just positioned so that sun never gets in. So it sucks, but hopefully I'll have better lighting for you one day. As you can see, it's just already a bit warmer. My whole face. I'm putting quite a lot because I love bronzer. My hair is absolutely ridiculous. I apologize. So I feel that's enough. You don't have to put this much bronzer on every day. It's just because I'm trying to show you like what difference it makes, I'll have to put a little extra on. My camera doesn't pick it up very well. It's not great quality, so I'll just have to put a little more, which I don't mind. If you would want to be a little more sculpted, you could take like a grayish blush or powder to put a little more shadow like under your cheekbones. I usually don't do this. Maybe if I'm going somewhere fancy, then I just put a little on my nose, under the cheekbones, and maybe under the chin to get rid of that double chin going on. And now we'll go to one of my favorite parts. It's the blush, and this is a Freedom System palette from Inglot. It has these 4 colors. I have no idea what numbers they have or what their names are, but I'm going for the darkest one, this rosy pink color. Deep, it's kind of deep, but I love it. I try not to put too much, but most of the time I go overboard with blush. So I'm just lightly patting that on, trying to blend it. And voila, you have some color in your face. Because I feel like the bronzer is a little harsh right now, I'm just going to blend it with a stippling brush. This one's from Sephora. I bought it like 3 years ago. Blending is just good for getting a seamless look, which is kind of hard when you put this much bronzer on. Next, I'm going for the highlight, and I like to start out with my ambient lighting powder from Hourglass. It's the Ethereal Light. I think it's the lightest color, so I usually don't put this all over my face because it's just a little too light, but I love it for the high points of my face. And I'm taking the contour brush from Real Techniques, and I'm putting this on the high points, and it just makes so much difference. It makes you kind of glow from within, and as I've said, it's supposed to make you look like there's moonlight under your skin, and I completely agree. I couldn't put it any other way because it's not exactly shimmery and it's not matte. It just makes you glow with some technique I clearly don't understand, but I love it. I don't know if you can pick up the difference in the camera, but in real life it really makes a difference. Just highlights beautifully. But if you want to take it one step further, you could go for a more shimmery highlight, and I'm using the Stila Kitten Duo. I'm taking the lighter color. Usually I wouldn't do this because I think the Hourglass one is just enough. But if I'm going somewhere fancy or going out with friends, I like to do this. And this just gives a more dramatic highlight. And I don't put this all over the high points like the Hourglass one. I just put this on the cheekbones and a little down the nose. And if I'm wearing lipstick or something on my lips, I'll usually put a little just on my cupid's bow. This highlight is gorgeous. And so I went from this to this, just with bronzer, blush and highlight, and I think it looks so much better with the depths and highlights because it just brings a little more life into the face. And hopefully the lighting and the camera show you the difference between the flat face and this. I'm not saying it's something you have to do, but it's something I prefer, and I know when I am doing people's makeup, they always love this step, like how it lifts your face and stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will hopefully see you guys soon. Bye!